Have you ever pondered the intricate complexity of life and the microscopic building blocks that make it all possible? Life, in all its diverse glory, is a symphony of countless tiny miracles. At the heart of this symphony are the fundamental units of life: cells. These microscopic marvels are not simply blobs of protoplasm, they are complex, dynamic entities, buzzing with activity. They breathe, they eat, they grow, and they multiply. In their ceaseless activity, they create the tapestry of life as we know it. There are two major types of cells that inhabit our world. Prokaryotic cells, the simpler and more ancient form, are found in bacteria and archaea. Eukaryotic cells, on the other hand, are more complex and are the building blocks of plants, animals, and fungi. In this journey, we will delve deeper into the fascinating world of an animal cell. Imagine yourself shrunk to the size of a molecule, entering into the vast, bustling city that is an animal cell. As you step through the threshold, you find yourself in an entirely new world. This is no ordinary city. It's a vibrant, bustling metropolis, filled with a myriad of structures, each with a distinct purpose, each contributing to the overall function and survival of the city. It's a world that's as complex and intricate as any human city, but it's one that exists on a microscopic scale. The city's perimeter, the cell membrane, functions much like a city wall. It's a flexible, protective barrier that separates the cell from its surroundings. But it's not just a simple wall. It's a dynamic, active structure, carefully controlling what goes in and out of the cell. It's a gatekeeper, deciding what substances can enter the city, providing protection, while also ensuring the necessary resources are allowed in. Just like any city, our cell is teeming with life. It's filled with proteins, ions, and other molecules, all buzzing about, each going about their business. They're the inhabitants of this city, the workers that keep everything running smoothly. The cell membrane is not just a barrier, but a bustling hub of activity. It's a meeting place where molecules gather, where signals are sent and received, where decisions are made. It's the city's first line of defense against threats, but also a welcoming host, allowing nutrients and other essential substances inside. This membrane is a marvel of biological engineering, a testament to the intricate design and function of the animal cell. It's a key component of the cell, one that plays a crucial role in the cell's survival and function. As we stand here on the edge of this microscopic city, we can't help but marvel at the complexity and sophistication of this world. It's a world that's hidden from our eyes, but one that's essential to our very existence. Now, let's venture further into this miniature metropolis. Our first stop is the nucleus, the command center of the cell. This isn't just an ordinary command center, mind you. This is the ultimate mastermind, the brain of the cell, if you will. It's here that the magic truly happens. The nucleus holds the cell's genetic blueprint, the DNA. Think of DNA as a cookbook. Each recipe in this cookbook corresponds to a specific function or characteristic of the cell. It's a detailed guide, a comprehensive set of instructions that dictate the cell's every move, every action. From how it grows and develops, to the way it responds to its environment, everything is mapped out in this DNA cookbook. Now, isn't that fascinating? This tiny nucleus, invisible to the naked eye, holds such immense power and influence. It's the director, the choreographer of the cell's intricate dance of life. With the instructions from the nucleus, the cell knows exactly what to do. Next, we arrive at the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. Now, the mitochondria isn't just a tiny speck floating around. It is a veritable dynamo, tirelessly producing the energy that the cell requires to keep ticking. Picture a bustling city, lights ablaze and machines humming. That's the mitochondria for you. It's here that the food we consume is transformed into a form of energy that the cell can use. This process is known as cellular respiration, and it's akin to a microscopic combustion engine, converting nutrients into power. Oxygen plays a crucial role in this process, helping to break down the nutrients and release the energy stored within. The energy created is stored in molecules called ATP, or adenosine triphosphate. These ATP molecules act as the cell's currency, used to fuel every cellular process, from growth and repair to movement and replication. With the energy supplied by the mitochondria, the cell can carry out all its functions. Moving on, we discover the endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus, the factory and packaging center of the cell. The endoplasmic reticulum, often referred to as the ER, is a labyrinthine network of tubes and flattened sacs. It's like a bustling highway system, facilitating the transport of various substances within the cell. But the ER is not just a mere transport system. Oh no, it's a master craftsman, a protein synthesizer. There are two distinct regions of the ER, the rough endoplasmic reticulum dotted with ribosomes and the smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The rough ER is the site of protein synthesis, where ribosomes, the cell's protein factories, create various proteins. It's a marvel of microscopic manufacturing. Now, what happens to these proteins next? They need to be modified and packaged for transport, which is where the Golgi apparatus comes into play. Picture the Golgi apparatus as the cell's post office. It's a stack of flattened sacs, each of which can be thought of as a different department in this postal service. Proteins arrive from the ER and enter the Golgi apparatus, where they undergo a series of modifications. Some are tagged with molecular markers to ensure they reach their correct destinations. Others are modified to become functional. It's a meticulous process, ensuring each protein is perfectly prepared for its journey. Once the proteins are ready, they are packaged into vesicles. These vesicles then bud off from the Golgi apparatus like little bubbles carrying their precious cargo. They travel through the cell, delivering their packages to where they are needed. The endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus are truly a remarkable duo. Their intricate dance of synthesis, modification and transport is a testament to the cell's incredible complexity and precision. With the combined efforts of the endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus, proteins are manufactured and shipped to their destinations. Lastly, we encounter the lysosomes, the waste disposal system of the cell. These tiny yet mighty components are often likened to the cell's personal recycling plant. Lysosomes are packed with enzymes that break down waste materials and cellular debris. This process, known as autophagy, is essential for maintaining the cell's health and overall functionality. Imagine the cell as a bustling city. Without a proper waste management system, the city would soon be overrun with garbage, causing all sorts of problems. Lysosomes perform a similar task, but on a microscopic level. They patrol the cell, identifying and breaking down any waste they encounter. This includes unwanted leftovers from cellular functions, or even damaged organelles. But lysosomes don't just handle waste, they also play a key role in cellular digestion. When the cell engulfs nutrients or other substances, lysosomes break these down into simpler forms that the cell can use. With the help of lysosomes, the cell stays clean and efficient. As our journey comes to an end, we leave the bustling city of the cell, returning to our regular size. Let's take a moment to reflect on the marvel we've just explored. Each animal cell, a microcosm of life, teeming with activity and intricacy. At the heart of it all, we found the nucleus, the command center, holding the genetic blueprint that guides every aspect of the cell's function. This vast library of DNA is the cell's instruction manual, carefully dictating every process within these minute walls. Then, we discovered the mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. These tiny structures, producing the energy currency that drives all cellular activity, are the unsung heroes of life as we know it. Without them, none of the cell's many processes could happen. We also ventured into the endoplasmic reticulum and the Golgi apparatus, the factory and packaging center of the cell. Here, proteins are assembled and dispatched, a production line of vital components that keep the cell and therefore the organism functioning. And let us not forget the lysosomes, the waste disposal system, breaking down waste materials and cellular debris. They are the janitors of the cell, keeping everything clean and running smoothly. Each part of the cell, from the smallest ribosome to the largest nucleus, has a specific role, working in harmony to maintain the life of the cell and, in turn, the life of the organism. Like a city, each component depends on the others and each has a vital role to play. The cell is a testament to the complexity and beauty of life, a reminder that every living creature is a community of cells, each performing its specific task to keep the whole organism alive and well. Next time you ponder the complexity of life, remember the bustling city thriving within each of your cells.